Alice in Chains, the one you know. Number 8, Escape the Fate, Broken Heart. You wonder if it was deleted too. Number 7, Seether, Dirty. Number 6, Stone Temple Pilots, Roll Me Under. The Beaches, number 5.
In at number 5.
T-shirt.
Number 4,
Pop Evil, A Crime to Remember. Number 3, Hailstorm, Uncomfortable.
Great song.
Number 2,
Five Finger Death Punch, Champagne. Get more love than they have ever gotten.
And
from
number
us.
1, because we're biased as fuck, Ghost.
Rats. Rats.
Well, because I personally thought the
Flash.
fucking our country's opinion of a rock top 10. I took the time to organize what we thought.
So let's go through there again. The Sheepdogs, Nobody, 4.5 from me, 4 from you, 8.5. Number 9, 3 Days Grace, The Mountain, 4.5, 8.5 altogether, 4 stars from you, 4.5 from me. Black Pistol Fire, Lost Cause, 3.5. The song is a lost cause. 7 altogether. That means 3.5 from both of us. The Standstill's Wild, 5 stars from me. I liked it a lot. 4.5 from you. 9.5 stars altogether. The Lazies, Nothing But Trouble, 8.5 stars altogether. Guns N' Roses, Shadow of Your Love, 7.5 stars. Godsmack, Bulletproof, 8.5 stars. Shinedown Devil, 10 stars. Bad Wolves, Zombie, 9.5. And The Line, we both gave it 4, 8 stars. So, Bad Wolves, 9.5. Shinedown got...
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10. Gentlemen.
So, there you go.
Yeah, and a simple rearrangement from us.
It is a rearrangement. Okay, good. I was worried about that.
Black Pistol Fire at number 10. Or at because, like you said,
so this will be...
Song's a lost cause.
This, okay.
This what?
So, Black Pistol Fire, Lost Cause. Wait, hold up. So, wait,
Did I push it up?
Wait, hold on. So, what you did was you just...
Rock 10, top 10, did I?
Well, we didn't get to incorporate ours and do all that.
No. We just had our B2J top 10 off those 16 songs.
Okay.
I rearranged their top 10 because Foo Fighters was number 1, and you have all these other bands like right behind them. It's like, what the hell is why is Foo Fighters number 1?
So, okay, Shinedown,
Devil,
Standstills, and Bad Wolves. Okay, so all right, good. We'll take those 3 songs into next week and our top 10. That's how we'll do that.
Yeah, because I mean,
it's
decent rock music.
We would have stole
only.
I like what you did there. We would have only stolen 3 songs off the all around top 10. I see what you did there. I didn't kind of see it at first, but would we have taken the Sheepdogs though? I kind of like their song.
You have to listen to it again one more time to decide that.
Okay, so we're probably gonna take a couple of these songs.
Well,
I like the Lazies too. That song was legit. Godsmack. The songs that weren't good were the Guns N' Roses, Smashing Pumpkins, Foo Fighters. It's like, wait, what?
That's we wanted to be biased, but we had to be like, okay, it's decent music. You're old.
Godsmack was good.
You still got it, but I mean, you don't got it.
Foo Fighters was very... Well, it was the closest they've gotten. It sounded like Foo Fighters
the bands
in a long time,
but age are the ones who don't really retire a whole lot.
Guns N' Roses, though, that didn't sound very good.
Ozzy, he retired a couple times, but he was retired for too long.
And like we said, Black Pistol Fire, that's a whole lost cause.
Oh man, shit.
So there you go, Standstills. Okay, so there's a few songs we're gonna incorporate next week for the B2J Top 10. Just to keep it fresh. So, but as it stands right now, B2J Top 10 for this week is In This Moment, featuring Rob Halford's Black Wedding. Alice in Chains, The One You Know, Escape the Fate, Broken Heart, Seether, Dirty, Stone Temple Pilots, Roll Me Under, and the top 5 goes as follows. The Beaches, T-shirt. Pop Evil, A Crime to Remember. Hailstorm, Uncomfortable. Five Finger Death Punch, Champagne, and Ghost. Rats. Rats.
We love ghosts too much.
Rats. Okay. Whew. That was fun. Man, we haven't done that in a long time. So since we went balls deep into our amazing music segments, we have one segment to go. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gents, without further ado, the reason most of you listen and the rest of you tune out, it's time for the Pro Wrestling Press.
Oh, shit.
From here on out, this is how the show goes, folks. Stay tuned after the PWP for all other news and nerdisms, okay? Sports news and nerdisms, all right? Who's all in? Who's actually all in for All In?
I'm assuming.
What do we know?
I don't know.
I do.
Okay, Kenny Omega.
Yes.
Young Bucks.
Yes.
No Phil Brooks.
No.
No Lesnar.
No.
But he's going to be in the Octagon
Yes.
with the Universal title.
No.
And then Braun Strowman's going to come out of nowhere and beat up him and Cormier.
No.
That'd be a fight I'd be willing to pay for.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know, but still, that'd be epic. That pisses me off that what happened in the Octagon and with Lesnar having the Universal title around his waist still and defending it like he's Santa Claus.
Dude, there's a lot that upsets me about
Well, it upsets
Brock
everybody because
Lesnar.
Styles is not only there every week on Tuesday night on SmackDown. He's performing, I'm sure, 2 or 3 live events each week too. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And Brock Lesnar, I'm from. Never mind, I ain't gonna go there.
What? Say what you were gonna say.
No, he's from Minnesota. He's just half Canadian.
Oh,
Yeah, he's just
yeah,
got his
because
little
he's
ranch
in
up in Canada, and he's better than everybody else. I mean, when you got a wife like Sable, she's getting a little old now, but I mean, I can see why that jumped his ego
dude.
back when they first got together.
Broski, you hating, bro?
No, I'm not jelly of Lesnar. It's just I'm jelly that the Universal title could have prestige.
Could.
Yeah, Balor, freak accident, hurt himself with his shoulder. Although Seth Rollins is kind of a fucking klutz, ending Sting's career a little early and whatnot.
Damn, shots fired.
I think it's true. I mean, Balor said himself that he moved his arm wrong, I think, and tried to brace it weird. Sting, on the other hand, man, Rollins should feel like shit for that one. Killed all the WrestleMania dream match. But I'm veering off topic. All in, yeah, I don't know. Cody? All the big independent names.
Of course, he's the one putting it
all
on.
the big lucha names.
Okay, so Cody Rhodes, Stephen Amell,
Oh shit, what the fuck? Alright, Arrow's there.
Bullet Club member Kenny Omega, Pentagon,
Oh shit.
Phoenix,
Yep, all the luchas.
Okada.
Who? The New Japan champ?
Did you say who?
Who?
No, Kenny
Who?
Omega's the champ.
Oh, he beat Okada in 4?
Yeah.
In 4? Of those little best of 7 probably.
Tessa Blanchard, Jay Lethal, the Young Bucks. Did I already say the Young Bucks?
Yeah, no, probably not. I don't know. But all ends gonna be
Jay Lethal, Chelsea Green, Marty Skrull, Adam Page.
Yeah, see, as a wrestling fan, we can't
Adam
afford
Page.
We can't afford to miss that, man.
Adam Page can't do that.
You know who? There's big rumors.
Jeff Jarrett,
about,
Eric Bischoff,
Yeah, oh,
Bruce
shit.
Pritchard, Diamond
Oh,
Dallas
shit.
Page, Macaulay Culkin.
Oh shit! What?
Macaulay
I
Culkin.
saw him at an independent. I saw a video of him on the
Rey
at an
Mysterio.
independent showing once.
Nick
recently.
Aldis,
Who?
Matt Jackson, Earl Hebner's going to be there.
I've heard of Nick Aldis now. I just can't remember. He's our commentator.
Jerry Lynn,
Oh well. But
Kota Ibushi,
Oh shit! Hey.
Christopher Daniels,
Yeah.
Scorpio
Dude,
Sky, Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah, it's must see. Pay-per-views must see.
Sean Mooney, Justin Roberts, Ian Riccaboni,
You know
Excalibur.
You know what I've heard a lot of rumor about? James Storm wants a legit run with WWE. Beer Money get back together, that'd be some shit. Him and Bobby Roode.
Billy Corgan might help
Oh,
put
shit.
on the show.
Oh shit, here we go.
It's Nick Aldis versus Cody Rhodes, Okada versus Marty Skrull. So far, that's the only matches announced.
Confirmed? Yeah, okay.
And that card always subject to change, so
Yeah,
there's
you
that.
never know, but I mean,
A lot of good names, though, there.
Yeah.
So who's actually all in now? You know, the more you know. Okay. Extreme Rules.
This Sunday.
What is there anything worth talking about?
Styles is defending his WWE Championship
Against Rusev Day.
First ever singles match for a world title.
That's going to be interesting.
Rusev Day. How they book that. Hopefully, you can stop getting it wrong, and if Styles wins, at least
you brought it up earlier.
At least don't bury Rusev, man.
That's what. See, this is what I was talking about. There's nothing to talk about with WWE. We'll talk again about WWE next week because we're gonna pull a Dolph Ziggler and talk about Raw next.
Talk about something next week. We gotta talk because Dolph Ziggler's the one good thing in my opinion.
Yeah, he really is, and there's a few good things on Raw and SmackDown.
Extreme Rules. There's brothers going against each other for the tag team titles.
I like the acquisition.
Bray Wyatt gets.
I like the acquisition of Bobby Lashley. I like the Bobby Lashley Roman Reigns thing. It's kind of interesting.
Did you know Bray Wyatt was in a head-on car collision?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, so I guess that's why he wasn't on Raw.
Praying he gets better if he isn't already better.
I don't know. I hope he's at Extreme Rules and those brothers have their match against each other for the tag team titles.
We talked about Brock Lesnar, cool. UFC 226 post-mortem. Brock Lesnar, we don't even know if he's cleared to fight.
Here's the deal. WWE and UFC working together, not completely rigged. UFC, in my opinion,
they're
obviously
not,
the fights might not be predetermined. Someone's in there really getting knocked the fuck out. But for Brock Lesnar to go in there, push Cormier, and then them start cutting the promo on each other, and then Ronda Rousey being in WWE, you know they're fucking sharing each other's superstars.
The worst part of
it's ridiculous.
International Fight Week, which two things we missed last week when we hit record and didn't post the show, was Happy Canada Day, and it was International Fight Week last week. And as a big MMA fan, even though I watched all things MMA from all the way from which I was hoping was Dana White's Contender Series, which on International Fight Week, the only week that you don't have a Contender Series is that week. Doesn't make sense. But on the flip, the two fight cards were amazing. If you take out the Francis Ngannou and because that fight sucked, Francis Ngannou and the Black Beast.
The who?
The Black Beast, bro.
Some of the Nigerian.
No, the Black Beast. No,
that fight was pretty boring.
Yeah,
too.
That was the worst fight I've seen.
I think Joe Rogan said himself, I think this is the worst heavyweight fight I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he said it. He was, and he wasn't wrong.
And then they might have said the
Derek
Nigerian
Lewis.
lost, but I think
Derek Lewis won.
That was a draw. The
against...
Nigerian didn't lose. We all lost.
Yep.
Lost 15 minutes of our life we can never get back.
It was a lot longer than that.
It was a 5-round fight?
No, it was just
we lost about 20 minutes of our life we'll never get back.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
So, New Japan Pro Wrestling. One of the things that we talked about doing, and hopefully we do in the future. Not a lot of people watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. I partake. I love it. It's very fun to watch.
That's the shit.
What I want to start doing is Joe Rogan
watching it religiously weekly like you would WWE.
Joe Rogan does a fight companion, so every about 4 months there's a huge New Japan Pro Wrestling event. We will probably be way
Joe Rogan
past
in New Japan?
No, Joe Rogan does UFC events that he's not actually commentating. Right. He does a podcast where he commentates on the side. So what I want to start doing is pro wrestling companions. Like back in the day, they would have you wouldn't be able to watch boxing events on TV because there wasn't really TVs back in the day, but there was still boxing. So you would listen to boxing matches via the radio,
like the baseball.
What we kind of do is radio. So I want to start doing keeping JR, even though it seems sacrilegious, but keeping good old Jim Ross at bay a little bit, you know, can't exclude him from. But
he's with Japan, right? Is he calling their weekly shows or just these
yeah,
pay-per-views?
weekly and
Fuck yeah, I'll watch it weekly.
So yeah, I want to do that.
I've been watching a lot of WWE
every
lately,
couple weeks. There's big events. Like the one that I